you calabrese, do the mambo like a crazy with a hey mambo, mambo Italiano, hey mambo, mambo Italiano, go, 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 you mixed up Siciliano. All you calabrese, do the mambo like a crazy with a...
As you can see, I'm on a pedal bike. You might ask why am I on a pedal bike? Oh, well, that's because the inevitable has happened, hasn't it? My bike has hasn't broken down, still runs fine, still has loads of power, but it's making a horrific sound. Now, I've tried to investigate it a bit, but I don't... See, it could just be something loose inside my exhaust system, right? But I've got a feeling it's deeper in the engine, something to do. Well, look, I called my brother. He knows a bit when it comes to these things, and he said it could be a cam chain tensioner, which I'm on my way now to a motorbike shop to go, and a good one. It looks like he's got a whole engine stripped down and everything, so I'm going around there now to go and have a word with him. Hopefully he speaks a bit of English, otherwise it's going to be a nightmare trying to describe it. But yeah, yesterday I was coming through the mountains and the bike was making all kinds of noises, man. It's riding fine, but just the noises, and I don't want to ride it more and damage it even more. So thanks for this, and to top it all off, the weather is warm, but it's not very sunny. Cheers. Anyway, I'll update you in a few hours. Ciao, ciao. Honestly, mate, I don't know. I just went to the first bike shop. He was good geezer in there, no English, but he was good. So we don't do KTMs here, basically. He showed me where there is a KTM store. And I'm just following the Google Maps, but on the cycle thing, it's brought me down some spooky little pathway. Oh, look what I found. Yes, that's I think KTM garage. Oh, I've ridden about 5 miles to get here. Look, it's got the big new boy outside. These boys know what to do. Hopefully they've got space for me. Come on, let's go. Little update. I've ridden to a few motorbike shops in the town that I'm at. The thing is, I could stripping back the KTM and taking all my crash bars off and the tanks in the middle of the street where I am is not really an option. Like, it's a last minute option, last resort, because once I strip it and take it all off, it's going to take me ages to put it back together. So the plan is, I went to one bike shop, Barracuda. I went to one motorbike shop called Barracuda. That looked really good, but he was like, we don't really touch KTMs. So then he showed me a place to go to. He's like, these are your guys to go see. He showed me a KTM shop, and to be fair, the gaff looked really good. It was a KTM dealership, but it was like a small family owned. Like, the geezer had a massive workshop in the back. It looked good, but he was saying that it's not possible to do anything for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But he said if I take my bike round to him at 4 o'clock, he'll have a listen to it, and he'll tighten my chain, and he'll try and have a look at it. So and then third kind of option or plan is to call the RAC. I've had a look on the RAC website. Don't look that promising. I don't know how. I didn't put much thought into it. I just kind of assumed that they would organise someone to pick it up and take it back to London. I don't know. Maybe that was a bit naive of me, because now it seems like that they'll take it to the nearest bike shop, and if they can get it fixed, then they'll cover the costs. I don't know. I think breakdown cover means you take it to the place that I need you to. I don't know. Listen, I've got a load of stuff I need to do, sort out. I ain't got to worry about getting my bike fixed in this town, have I? I thought it was middle of nowhere. Look at this. Got a massive Rossi helmet. Oh, sick. Look at that. That's huge. So, there she is, the bike. Bar hotel. It's pretty decent. Alright, gonna go get some food. I'll see you in a little while, people. Ciao, ciao. Right, YouTube, the verdict's in. So, I've taken my bike to a bike shop. I took it to a KTM dealership. He was quite a good guy, like mechanic. I mean, he had loads of bikes in there, loads of scramblers, adventure bikes. He had the whole range. So I was quite confident. I took him the bike just to have a look at it. He said, bring it round and he'll listen to it. And as soon as I started it up, he stuck his head down by the exhaust and started pointing and saying, basically, I think he was saying that the exhaust gasket had broken, so he was pointing to it in here. So where this connects, I think he was saying that it seemed like he was trying to say graphene, like a graphite ring or something. I'm not sure. I think that the exhaust gasket has broke. I kind of suspected that as well, because obviously it was making such a loud noise and what it was doing. But basically, kind of put an end to the trip a little bit. So I'm not going to be able to complete the trip in the sense of go to Venice and Lake Como and all of the other places. I'm going to probably just beeline straight home from here. Now, I know for a lot of you true adventure riders, this is nothing, right? I mean, I've been in Italy, and in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that much of an issue. But yeah, because this is my first trip, tour, adventure, the thought of being stranded here with a broken bike is a bit horrifying. So I'll try and get the bike as far home as possible. And yeah, today I'm just having a day off the bike today, and I'm gonna, even though it's quite overcast, I'm just gonna go down to the beach. I'm quite lucky, my hotel's right on the beachfront, so I can just walk out and go and take a dip, which I'm gonna go and do right now. So yeah, thought I'd just quickly update you. It's a shame I can't finish the trip how I wanted to, but ultimately I don't want to damage the bike more, so I just kind of need to get it home and nurse it home, and then have a look at it when I get indoors. Hey, could be worse, couldn't it? I'll see you on the roads tomorrow, probably when I'll start filming again. I'm just gonna chill here for the night, get something to eat, have a beer, and take it easy. Ciao. Fucking watching the football with these nutty lot. Chilling, not one word of Italian, not one word of English spoken. Just an update, I am going to be riding straight home from here. I'm leaving Pesaro. As already said earlier, the guy in the KTM shop said that it could potentially be my exhaust, so we're just going to run with that, and I'm just going to try and get the bike as far north as I can. I'm going to try and ride home from here. Basically, it's just going to be it's going to be 2 days, both of them just long days on the motorway. So yeah, what can we do? Look at this. I'll just show you the yeah, 17 hours. So we're going to try to split it over 2 days, 8 hours today, 8 hours tomorrow. Should get me back home for tomorrow evening. Oh, right. That is obviously the bike. Hopefully the bike can hold out, because this wouldn't really be a problem or an issue if my bike was running fine. It's only that it's making these noises. I'm starting to think, what if I break down here or there? Anyway, wish me luck. Right now I'll start a beast of a ride home. Let's get it. Right, so basically my bike is so loud now. It's the problem. Every kilometer I do, it's getting worse and worse. Basically, it's super loud now to the point where it's quite bad. So this is right. So imagine this, yeah. So about half hour ago, I thought to myself, I was like, right, if I see an English lorry, if I see a lorry with UK plates, I'm going to try and see if he can stick the bike on the back of the lorry and take it back to the UK for me. And obviously I'll give him, I don't know, I was going to offer him maybe £500 to do it. I don't know, maybe that seems, I don't know if I'm over, I don't know if I'm ripping myself off, but from where I am now, giving someone 500 quid to bring this bike home for me doesn't seem like a too bad of an idea, right? So I had that thought, right, and then imagine this, I rode into a petrol station and there was a van with a trailer with a massive, it was like a BMW, it wasn't a BMW, it was a massive Yamaha Tourer bike, and it was on British plates. And it was on British plates. And I obviously, making a joke, I said to the guy, I was like, look mate, do you wanna, and he kind of laughed and said, you'll be alright, you'll make it. But they were really good, they were Geordies. Well, they sound like they was from up north, from Newcastle. I think he was saying he was going back to Durham. But they left the petrol station and I filled up and they went on their way. But I know that they're on this big long ass road that takes us all the way to Milan, so I'm going to maybe try and catch up with them and say, look, on a serious note, do you want to stick this bike on the back of your trailer and I'll give you 500 quid? I'm thinking it's going to have to be done, to be honest, because it's either that or I'm going to have to get a breakdown recovery. Because honestly, I don't think this bike's gonna. Do you know what it is? It's not that it's not gonna make it home. It probably would be able to make it home. The exhaust is just so loud. Oh man, going through certain villages and towns in Switzerland and France is just gonna be. It's gonna be insane. Oh, I just see them. I just see them in traffic. They were stuck in this lorry traffic. I just pulled up next to him. I said, look, do you want to take this home? I'll give you 500 quid. Straight up. And they're obviously chatting shit, but saying that he can't put it on the trailer. They had a double wide trailer. Their bike was in the middle. So maybe they could, and I generally don't know, do I, whether they could have got it on or not. I've got spare straps with me, but they're gone now. They're way back there. That opportunity's gone. So now, one or two options. We either keep riding all the way home, or we call the RAC. I might have to call the RAC and just see what they say. Just see what when I'm in Milan, because then I can maybe get a flight home from Milan for next to nothing, 80 quid. We're avoiding all the cities, mate. Fuck. Right, I don't know if you can hear, but this bike's just getting louder and louder, man, and I really don't want to fucking damage it even more. Man, oh man, oh man. I honestly don't think that this is going to make it. Like, it's not going to make it back to the UK without damaging it even further, surely, because I've only done 250, 300 kilometers today, not even that, 200 kilometers, and it's already sounding bad. So, I'm going to have to potentially look at stopping in Milan, calling the RAC, and just seeing what they say, because they might say, yeah, look, leave your bike there, we're going to send someone now. They'll send someone to pick it up, and they'll just might say, yeah, you go make your way to like the airport or go wherever you need to go, and we'll look after the bike. Oh, that sounds, maybe that's wishful thinking, but. Right, so I've pulled over. I'm going to try and call the RAC because my bike it's definitely getting worse. The noise is getting louder, which I'm guessing the pipe is just cracking more and more, or the seal is breaking more and more. So the thought of riding through the Alps and through France with it making that noise is honestly really bad. So I'm going to call the RAC and see what can they do, see what they say, and we'll see how easy it is and how long it's going to take. And if they say right, they can send a guy to come pick it up within an hour or whatever, then I might actually do that. I'm just outside of Parma, so I stopped at this petrol station. They got like a delicatessens on the side, so I just got myself a nice Parma roll, Parma ham. Looks like everyone's eating them around there. Must be the go-to thing. So anyway, that bike's just getting louder and louder. So I'll update you in a little while, let you know how it's going. Ciao. This is in a petrol station. Unbelievable. That looks so good. I can't get any because I gotta wait outside. Wow. Smells unreal. I know we've got fresh food over here. So yeah, that food in that petrol station, TT. I can't really get any because right, first of all, so I forgot to tell you, my bike's rattled. I've been riding for like an hour. Sorry, more, but I'm riding about 3 hours away from where I was to get home, and it is getting worse and worse. The noise is getting louder and louder. So I've had to fucking call the recovery, bro. Unfortunately, I've had to call the RAC up. It's already complicated enough calling RAC in the UK. So you can imagine what it's like telling them that you're in the middle of fucking Italy. They're going to send a local service now to pick the bike up and take it to a shop so they can diagnose that it's definitely not working. And then they're going to think about recovering it back to the UK. Oh, mate. It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't expect it, but I knew that this was a possibility. So, here I am. Could be worse. I'm at a beautiful petrol station with loads of food options. So I'm outside Parma, so they love their meat round here, Parma ham and that. I couldn't really get anything to eat in the petrol station because the RAC guy was like, make sure you wait with your bike in the petrol station, don't go off because the recovery guy is going to come. We're not going to call you, he's just going to turn up. So I just got to keep my eyes peeled for a recovery van. I've basically got all my valuables, everything that I need with me to travel in this bag. It's Ramo here, and I've just put all the other things on my bike, locked it to the bike, because potentially I could be having to get a cab to the airport. Who knows? Yeah. This way, isn't it? Just hope the recovery guy don't take too long. If you can get here within an hour, then that will help. Oh. So yeah, bike landing. What a bummer. I love that bike so much here, but I'm seriously considering buying a BMW now, man. Fuck KTM. They're animals, the beast. They have so much character and play. But I just can't deal with the unreliability of it. Not if I'm doing trips like this. No. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Now when my bike's cooled down, I just put my hand inside and felt. Look at this mic. I don't know if you can see this, yeah? Look at this pipe here, where it goes into there. Cracked all the way around. It's basically just an open pipe. Oh, right. I'm so glad I found that. Maybe get this recovery guy to take me to Milan. Hopefully I can get this sorted in Milan. If not, oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, Mike, do you know, I'll Google it actually, JB World, because I might be able to strip the bike down when I get somewhere decent, get to that pipe, JB weld it, stick it back on, and that will get me home. What do you reckon? I'm going to Google now to see if JB weld does high temperature. I just literally found that now. I'm so happy I found that loose pipe. Right, anyway, been here for hours. Sweet, bro. It's taking me to Parma apparently. I'm going to see if there's a bike shop there that can fix this cracked exhaust. Truck, but luckily I just discovered the problem as they pulled up. all I need to do is get to a bike shop, strip it, get that seal, get that gasket done, and we should be back on the road. What a fucking adventure. Just with my boys. Alright, KTM Milan have saved the day. They got the part in order. They're gonna bring it straight in now. I just pulled up. They was like, bring it in and we'll do it. I'm so happy. Yeah, so to say I'm relieved is an understatement. As soon as I pulled up, the guy come out and he had the part basically already in his hand. He was like, yeah, you need this little graphite ring. That's what the other guy was saying. So I'm getting the bike service while I'm here as well. Fuck it, it needs an oil change. So I'm just gonna stay here for the night. So yeah, top ratings for this KTM garage, honestly. Right, so you just got my bike on the ramp. There's two problems. So I've got that pipe there, but it's obviously come loose because of this, look. Focus. And there's a hole there. Basically the wings pipe has cracked, causing it to drop, which has then broke it there. Yeah. They're good though, they're gonna weld it for me. What amazing people. Yeah, grazie. So yeah, bike's just in the KTM shop. Caught a bit of a squeeze because I went on booking.com and there's a place right across the road. Look at this. So there's the KTM garage I'm going to. My bike's in there now. And that's where I'm staying. Literally across the road. Lovely. So, pick up the bike tomorrow at about 10 or 11, she said. I'll see you in the morning. Ciao.